Imagine you're climbing higher and higher, so high that every step feels like lifting a mountain. Your breath comes in short, painful gasps. Your fingers are frozen, your toes are numb, and the wind is howling like a jet engine. The world below looks like a patchwork of clouds and snow. You've been climbing for weeks. You've crossed deep crevasses on shaky ladders, slept in icy tents, and faced storms that could bury you alive. And now, just above your head, is the tip of the tallest mountain on Earth, Mount Everest. One wrong move, and you could fail. But one more step, and you'll be standing on top of the world. Welcome to Believe It or Not, the show where weird is real and the truth is stranger than fiction. I'm your host, Bryan. Today, we're going back to 1953, when two men, who weren't even the first choice for the job, became legends by conquering Earth's tallest peak. Mount Everest rises 29,032 feet above sea level. That's nearly the height of 20 Empire State Buildings stacked on top of each other. For decades, climbers from around the world tried to reach the top, but none made it. The mountain was considered impossible, a place humans simply weren't meant to go. The 1953 British expedition, led by Colonel John Hunt, was determined to change that. At first, the honor of being the summit team was supposed to go to John Bourdillon and Charles Evans. They tried just 2 days earlier than Hillary and Norgay, but they ran out of oxygen and had to turn back. Just 300 feet from the top. That's when the second team stepped in. Edmund Hillary, a beekeeper from New Zealand, and Tenzing Norgay, a Sherpa climber from Nepal who had already attempted Everest 6 times before. They weren't the first picks, but they became the right ones. On May 29, 1953, after climbing all night through bitter cold, they reached the Hillary Step, a near vertical rock face close to the summit. Hillary hacked steps into the ice with his axe, helping Tenzing climb up behind him. Exhausted, freezing, and running low on oxygen, they pushed forward. At 11:30 a.m., Hillary stepped onto the summit, followed by Norgay. The two stood together, shoulder to shoulder, at the very top of the world. They spent about 15 minutes taking photos, planting the flags of Britain, Nepal, India, and the United Nations, and even burying some candy and a cross in the snow. When they descended, the news flashed around the globe that they had done what so many thought was impossible. Stood on the highest point on Earth. Now it's your turn to think about our story. Hillary and Norgay weren't the first choice. They weren't the most famous, but they were the ones who had the determination, skill, and courage to finish the climb. So what does that tell us? Sometimes you don't need to be the first pick or the favorite. What matters is what you do when the chance is in front of you. So, what's a mountain in your life? Maybe it's learning something really hard, training for a big event, or even just sticking with a goal when it feels impossible. Like Everest, your challenge might seem too tall to climb, but if you take it step by step, and maybe find someone to climb with you, you just might reach the top. Believe it or not, Hillary and Norgay's climb inspired generations of explorers, adventurers, and everyday people facing challenges of their own. Next time, we'll learn about a sibling rivalry that shaped the world of sportswear, how Adolf Dassler founded Adidas, just 1 year after his brother Rudolf created Puma. A true family feud with a real global impact. Until then, keep wondering, keep learning, and remember, sometimes the truth is weirder than fiction.